hold on, sorry. I want that in the forefront so we can...
Yeah, so this is our beautiful in-game pause menu. As you can see, there are different options.
So basically, I guess we're collecting these little fly things that are like nucleus. Oh wow, look at that in the background. Those eyes, that's pretty crazy looking. In airplanes. Well, I really like the art style. So beautiful.
Simon.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Like it's like the game itself is art, but then you're like putting art in art. It's like artception.
Yeah, one of the things that we're trying to do in this game is to tell a story, to tell the backstory of the game through art, through images that you see in the background. In that way, we don't really need to actually take the time with the player if they're not really into figuring out the story.
Right.
And just it's almost like a mystery, trying to figure out what happened there. And we're not really helping except for just putting all those pieces of information on the walls.
Yeah, it's definitely not a straightforward story. We try to, earlier on playing around with these posters and things like that, images that would kind of, self-contained images that would kind of come out at you from the game.
And what's this guy?
But,
looks like your old self. Feel brand new. You ask. Is this an enemy or... Ooh, I just ate him.
little snack.
So those are actually, that's basically your score.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, so as you'll see at the end of each level, there are exactly 50 of those pickups.
Oh, wow.
And many of them are really hard to get.
I can imagine. I don't even know how I'm going to get this one. I'll figure it out.
You'll get it.
Nom, nom, nom.
This is cool. Is this like your first game, or have you worked on other things in the past?
For me, this is my second game that I work kind of like by myself. I mean, as my own company. I used to work in the casual realm for a bit. I was able to get away from there.
Yeah, this is my first indie game, I guess you'd say.
Nice.
Kind of independent. So I worked at a game studio before this. I did lots of little casual games and things like that.
That's where Simon and I met. So my wife, who's also a designer on this game, used to work with Simon in New York City. And so that's how the connection was originally made.
So are these like flowers, or those things like checkpoints?
Yep, exactly.
Nice.
Bingo.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I know, it is really pretty. It kind of like I was saying earlier, it reminded me kind of like World of Goo in a way, with like the whole like gravity, but the more I'm playing this, the less I'm thinking this is anything like World of Goo.
That's actually, it's almost exactly what a lot of people feel as well. I mean, first of all, the World of Goo is something it gives me a lot of pride when people tell me that this is what it reminds them of. Also, since the guys who made World of Goo are backers.
Oh, nice. So you guys have a Kickstarter?
No, Indie Fund is
Indie Fund. Okay.
A team of a few
no
prominent developers.
I died.
So the guys who made World of Goo, well, John Blow made Braid, Kelly Santiago, Journey, a bunch of really awesome people. So it's a huge honor. So yeah, but yeah, it's there's a lot of physics in this game, obviously, but the way it handles the motion is actually almost the opposite of World of Goo. So it's exactly like, it seems like it, but it's almost the opposite.
Someone asked, the real Bonkman asked, what was the inspiration for this game?
Oh, there's a chat, I forgot. Inspiration for the game. So the game started in the 2012 Global Game Jam event at NYU. And the theme, if anybody attended, was the Ouroboros, which is the symbol of a snake eating its tail. And Julia and I, and we started this project together. We thought that it would be a really interesting experiment to try to make a puzzle game or a platformer that you cannot really control the motion,
Yes,
but rather actually control the destruction. So basically, destruction is the only way of movement. And so you know, it was a very, very crude experiment that took us 2 days to kind of come up with this cellular organism, and it was very clunky, but you know, it was clear that there's something interesting going on there, so I decided to continue with it and make it a 4-year project like it is right now.
It's awesome. It's like relaxingly fun too. I mean, some parts are definitely not relaxing, but
yeah, wait till level 7. There's nothing relaxing there.
That's like playing with one of those squishy balls. I don't know what you call them.
All right.
You sort of scrunch in your hand.
yeah, I can get that vibe from this for sure. No. Okay, good. Stay there.
One of the things that was an amazing surprise for us last year at PAX was all of a sudden something really crazy emerged, and there was started a community of speedrunners.
You guys don't hear the sound at all? Hold on, they don't hear the sound for the game. Let me turn that up a little bit then. Jeez. I can hear it, but here, I mean, it's very ambient as is. So here, now you'll get to hear it louder. Alright. Sorry. Go ahead, keep talking.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk about the sound in a second. I actually still can't hear it, honestly. Right, anyway, so... Oh, actually, see, of course I don't hear it.
Someone asked if they expected it to take 4 years, and I'm going to say that the answer is no.
No, it was expected to be 9 months.
Run
We
faster.
have an internal joke that at any given point in development, we always said that the game is 9 months of release. Basically from day 1 all the way to today. No, but that's not actually, we're finishing it up. It's almost done.
Famous last words.
Wow. I made that first try. That was actually really hard.
Oh, wow. I see it in delay, and when I hear that you actually succeeded it, it's really nice. So I know how the scene is gonna end, because I know that you hear you celebrating the. Anyway, so yeah, one thing that we're really proud of about the music, if you're already talking about it, is that we were able to get the Future Sound of London to get music, to make music for us. I mean, to license music for us. And they were, I still am a huge fan of Future Sound of London from really back in the 90s. So honestly, I mean, I can really say that I really love the music. You know, I was trying to get it, and I was so...
It's so relaxing. I really feel like it sets the tone. Immortal Love. I like all those, like, billboards in the background.
Someone asked about speedrunning. Yeah, it's a really cool kind of speedrunning experience, I think.
Yeah, this would be a nuts game to see somebody speedrun.
Yeah, it's actually really funny because I don't know if this guy is here on the chat, but it's really funny to work on a game and probably play or test it for a billion times. Really, I played this game so many times, and then you get the community to start playing with the speedrun it and realize that people are actually so much better than you.
Can you change the color of the goo? It doesn't look like it, at least yet.
Yeah.
No, it stays green, but it just changes when you absorb these other creatures. You kind of pull their color essence into you temporarily. Nothing permanent. Now, someone asked, how do we choose green? Why did we choose green? It just seems like the natural color.
Right, yeah.
Slime.
Slimy and yet
the blob.
Kind of like healthy. It kind of helps telling the story of who you are. And what's your role in the game.
This part's crushing me. Come on. That I made it that time. No! Every time I almost make it up there, I just get destroyed.
Yeah, try to always remove the other cells that are at the bottom.
Yeah, watch out for it when his little arm there keeps up too.
Uh-oh, now he's going crazy. There we go. Nice and easy. There. Now we're over on this side. I think I need to kill all 4 of those things to get by him, it looks like. So I need to get back up here. Uh-oh. No, don't die.
This boss is kind of like a test to make sure you grasp all the concepts of controlling the mushroom.
Alright, he's dead. Get out of here. You big mean monster.
Call it the fire lily.
Yay for gravity. Alright.
He's dead.
Alright. Yay! Chapter 1 complete!
Good job.
Woo!
Did you name the goo?
What? Yes. Does it have a name?
Yeah, it'll have to play further and to see what the goo is. So.
James the Goo.
James the goo.
Wow, this is a whole lot harder than that first level. Oh.
Do you know about the right click?
Oh, there's a right click?
Yeah, this might help you out here. It just lets you have a little more accuracy.
Okay.
There you
Gotcha. I did not know about right click.
go. Sorry.
It's all good. I like right click though.
Once you get really good at controlling it, it's not really necessary, but it helps sometimes. You need to finesse it.
Yeah, as you probably noticed, a bunch of things that we're still adding in terms of like tips and tutorials and stuff. So we act as the human tutorial right now.
Nice. Welcome to Spring Hollow. So what made you guys choose like a post-apocalyptic like background? I mean, is it part of the story, or was that like something that was first, and then like, or is it something that came later?
The idea for this, I mean, Simon will probably talk more about the art style, but the idea of apocalypse is almost ingrained in what the mushroom really is. You know, the fact that destruction is your only. I mean, destruction is what you do. It's actually the thing that you move by. You know.
Am I like radioactiveness or radioaction from like a mushroom clot or something? Actually, don't spoil if that's even what is what it is. I'd rather.
You might think that from the logo.
Yeah.
Plus, being post-apocalyptic, no humans around makes it easier from a production standpoint. You don't have to animate, draw a bunch of people. Saves a lot of time.
Yeah, but you know that's
just an
excuse. I mean, obviously, this is the idea of not having humans in this game, or at least so far, is something that is maybe the basis of the entire game. Where are all the humans, and what happened?
So there's a question in chat. How many levels are in this game?
7 levels.
7 levels.
Yeah, and they get longer and longer. The last one takes me almost an hour.
Oh wow. I'm just happy I made it through one level on the cast.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Also, before we get too far in, do you guys have a Twitter you want to plug or anything so people can, know about this game? Like even like a link to where people could get more info on the game as it gets closer and closer to being done.
I'll put our respective Twitter accounts.
Okay.
Just Untame and mine and Simon's. Simon, yours is the double L, right?
Yes. S-I-L-L. Yeah. And of course, mushroom11.com.
Right.
No! Come on, Blob. No.
Someone's asking if it's a two-man team. It's a 4 people team. Really? It's 2 married couples. Very indie. I'm the designer, and Julia, my wife, is also working on the design as well as user experience, as well as PR and marketing. And she's actually right now at Gamescom presenting the game. And Simon is the artist, and Kara, his wife, is the producer.
you're also the programmer. In addition to being the designer.
That is
Very important.
Eh. Programming.
Will there be free DLC with more levels and stuff, or?
Yeah, we don't want to confirm it right now, but that is exactly the plan. DLC meaning, I mean, it's not like we're gonna do like, you know, I don't think we're gonna sell anything extra, but we're going to expand the game and add more unlockable content. Unlockable, usually using just being able to find it. That's the plan.
Gosh, I just can't get past this part.
Actually, you had the right idea of like putting
A piece
small,
of the blob over there, yeah.
yeah, and just holding it there
Yeah.
for until you get across though. Oh my god.
But you kind of got robbed though, because that piece was sitting in there, and I noticed it wasn't growing to help out. That last try.
No!
Oh, there you go.
No, how did that... Aw, come on.
Yeah, just let it roll nicely. Oh, okay.
Come on, you know you want to move, little slime guy. Did I make it? I did! I made it across that part. Doesn't mean I'm gonna make it the whole way there, but at least it's a start. Nice. Yay! Yay for progress.
Sweet.
No! Don't fall. Darn it. I keep cutting too close to the edge. I'm the worst goo man ever. No! 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 It fell! My poor goo! This is not good. My poor goo man.
James the Goo fell.
Yay! Okay, I made it. Uh-oh, there's a spider. I don't know if I want to deal with him. I do. I want to kill him. But oh well. We got past him. What is this? This is called Mushroom 11.
So Mushroom 11 is
Mr.
coming out.
McGoo.
Mushroom goo.
Mushroom 11 is coming out on Steam for PC, Mac, and Linux in about 2 months.
Oh, cool. It's pretty soon. Is it going to be, you said on Steam, or?
Yeah. Steam first. I mean, Steam also through Humble and other, portals.
Right.
And we have plans for later release on handheld as well.
You know what system, and I mean, I'm a Nintendo fanboy, so I'm going to say this, but I think this would be really fun to, like, use your hand to control on, like, the Wii U gamepad or something.
I completely agree.
Oh, yeah.
We are working with Nintendo as well.
Nice.
I actually use the tablet, the Wacom tablet. So, I use it to work. So
Yeah.
when I jump in just to play it, it's a nice experience. You get a lot of control. I'm horrible with the mouse. It's just not my thing. So I think it's gonna be really good for something like that.
Yeah, it's. I think using a stylus pen of sorts is probably the best experience to control it. It has this nice tactile feeling, and there's this. One of the reasons that this game is moving from right to left is actually the fact that when we were building it, designing it first, we were actually presenting it a lot on the iPad. And when you play it on the iPad as a right-handed person, which is myself and I want to say 85% of the population,
Right.
and you're moving from left to right, then your hand is really in your way all the time because it reaches in from the right.
Right.
And so then I was like thinking, why do I really need to go from left to right? Why has this become a standard for all platforms? That was the origin of of why we're actually playing this as a right to left.
Some of us are lefties.
Yeah, I'm a lefty too.
Me too.
We have some interesting surprises for lefties as well. But
Lefty master race. Just kidding.
yes, I always wished I was lefty. Most of my
Maybe the first platformer was designed by a lefty.
really.
That's why.
No! I made it! Come on! You can do it! You can do it! Go, slime, go! Yes! We traversed that area. That's awesome.
This is actually one of the hardest parts in.
Oh, nice.
Hold on.
Mirror mode for lefties. Yeah, that would be sweet.
Yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, it's a really long discussion of trying to figure out why games are mostly going from left to right.
Why did they say?
And so yeah, usually they say because it's why that's how most people in the Western countries read. So
That makes sense.
but yeah, I don't know.
No. No, I can't get this third one up top. Okay, well, we only do have 3 minutes, I think, left in this
Really?
portion of the cast. Yeah, I know. Because it started
Nice.
11:45, so if you guys want to, again, like, I guess, plug website, Twitter, any way people could get a hold of you about this game,
Yeah.
and
So I'm putting in the again, the mushroom11.com. That's our website. It has information on pre-order, which the game is already ready for pre-order. And also, if you want to join in to our newsletter. And yeah, generally speaking, we're going to be in a couple of shows soon. So,
Nice.
Follow us on Twitter and all that and get the information.
That is a mad-looking monkey in the background there.
He's pissed. The world got destroyed.
Oh wow.
How many games are you playing today?
3. I'm playing this, then I'm playing Cat Lateral Damage. At PAX East, I was doing some indie dev interviews for Gung Ho Gaming, and I actually got to interview them there, which was really cool. So it'll be cool to get to talk to that dev again. Really cool guy.
Yeah, I saw that at GDC.
Yeah.
Fun.
It's such a funny looking game because it's like, I mean, it's a shooter, but you're a first person experience game, but you're a cat and you just wreck shop. Be fun to actually play because I was interviewing them, they were kind of playing it, so now the tables are turned. Now I get to wreck shop with the cat.
Multiplayer cat mayhem.
Yes, total cat mayhem. Remind me of my mom's dogs. Her dogs are destructive as all get out. When animals attack. The game.
So I've been just kind of sitting back and listening, and
Yeah.
I snuck away to have some breakfast. So I missed a little bit, but I just, Ite, I love Mushroom 11. I think it is beautiful, and the way that it's kind of this real-time puzzle with this alien object creature is very cool. Did you get a chance to kind of explain your inspiration behind everything? And
yeah, we just talked briefly on the Global Game Jam thing, and thank you, by the way. And yeah, so yeah, basically the inspiration is, death.
Awesome. I just wanted to make sure that people got to, hear from you exactly what you were doing and why.
I like how whenever you stop at certain areas, the slime kind of, or whatever it is, looks like specific things. It's almost like whenever you're younger and you look up at clouds and you're like, oh, that one looks like this and that one looks like that. It's like right now this looks like a dinosaur in a wheelchair.
One of my favorite memorable moments was in PAX East when Tim Schafer was playing this game, and he's such a funny guy. He was basically playing the entire thing and narrating every time that the mushroom was looking at something that was recognizable, like shouting this thing, like bunny, submarine, and yeah, it was really fun.
That is funny.
All right, I think it's time to switch over.
Yeah.
Any last minute thoughts at all, Itai or Simon, before we hang up on you heartlessly and ship you off into the real world?
Well, thanks for playing.
Yeah, I had fun.
Fun watching.
Yeah. And, follow us on whatever your favorite social network. We'll have some grand news soon.
It's been a labor of love. 4 years in the making.
Right.
Done soon.